Hey guys, Mr. K here. We're going to do some warm-up exercises. Now we're on our sofa today, not on our horse, so it's not going to be quite as much fun. Well, why do we do warm-up exercises? The reason is because we need to get our muscles stretched out and warmed up, just like any athlete. So here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to sit up nice and tall, all right? And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to stretch out some of our muscles. First thing we're going to do, let's put our hands, we don't have helmets on, but that's all right. We're going to put them on our head, okay? Next one, let's go ahead and hands on your shoulders, get those top muscles all stretched out. Now we got hands on our shoulders, my favorite one. We're going to give ourselves a nice big hug, get those shoulder muscles stretched. And then we're going to do hands on our hips. And now we're sitting up nice and tall, all right? We're going to twist from our hips here, guys. We're going to twist, and remember, look in the direction you're going, all right? So as soon as you move that, twist your head, go, other side. And turn slow, turn from the hip, and hands on your knees. All right, one more time, guys. Hands on your head, hands on shoulders, give yourself a nice big hug. Hands on your hips, do some trunk twist here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. And hands on your knees. Okay, guys, that's it for today. All right, thank you. Bye.
Let it go. Let it go. Oh, I probably shouldn't let it go. Hi, boys and girls. I'm so excited to see you here today. My name is Miss Jess, and I teach on Fridays, and I'm here with our horse, Elsa. That's why I was singing Let It Go, Frozen. All right, so I'm going to have Miss Erica help me out and hold Elsa while we learn how to tack our horse. All right, so this is going to be the first thing that we put on. This is called the saddle pad. Can you say that? Saddle pad. Great job. All right, and you can see these little flaps in this piece of fabric. Those are going to go towards the horse's head, and our LoveWay logo is going to go towards our horse's back end. I'm going to put it up. So I actually put it up high on her neck, and then I slide it down so that her hair stays nice and flat and it doesn't get uncomfortable for Elsa. And then you can see the saddle pad is right in the middle of her shoulder. And this piece here goes right where we want the girth to go. And I'll show you what the girth is in just a little bit. So that's our saddle pad. That's number 1. Number 2 is our wither relief pad. Now, LoveWay uses a couple different pads, which maybe we can show you in the tack room. We have a gel pad and a front riser and a rear riser, but today we're just going to use this wither relief. And this one's kind of cool. It's a little bit crunchy. You probably can't hear that, but it's a little bit crunchy. And this is just a general pad. This part that comes down more is going to go towards the front. So that goes on next. So our wither relief pad is number 2. So first was our saddle pad. Second is our wither relief pad. Let's go get number 3. All right, boys and girls, I bet most of you know what this is. Can you say saddle with me? Saddle. So this is actually an English saddle. Some of you might use a Western saddle, which has a horn in the front, but most of you use this English saddle. And we'll go over the parts of this first, but this big round part is going to go towards the back end. We're going to lift it up and set it down gently so we don't hurt our horse's back, so nothing gets stuck on itself. And take the pads and wiggle them up into this space so it's not putting pressure on our horse's withers, which Miss Kayla talked about in one of our other videos. Just pull that up. Okay, so that's number 3, is the saddle. So get number 4, which is called the girth. Okay, the girth, just like a nice big fancy belt. How do I look? Okay, so the girth is what holds the saddle onto our horse. And they're going to attach to these straps here, which are called billets. You say that word, that word's a kind of a funny word. Billets. Right, so it goes down right behind Elsa's front leg. And I'm going to go around safely, like Miss Kayla taught us, the other side. Coming back around. So now our saddle is on our horse. The last thing that we need to do, which would be number 5, is our reins. Our reins, which go from our horse's halter, and that's what you hold on to. So let's go get our reins. So we generally use our black and white reins. Maybe some of you use the rubber reins, or some of you have cool reins that have loops on them. But at LoveWay, we do white on right. So the white rein is going to go on the right side of the horse. Now this always confuses me because I get my left and right mixed up. Do you too sometimes? Yeah. So our left one, so if we're standing the same way as our horse, it helps Miss Jess if I make an L with my fingers. And this one is L, and so it's the left side. Now it's going to be opposite for you because you're looking at me from the front. We're going to put it on our horse's halter. So that's another part that you can remember is halter. But we're going to put our clip with the point, this kind of pokey part, out away from our horse's nose. Okay, so we can put it there, or we can even put it up here in this corner. Okay, but see how this is away from her face so that it's not going to poke her in the nose. All right, and then our white rein is going to go over to the right side. Miss Erica is going to help us put that on. And our horse is ready to go. Let's walk on to our future. When we were tacking up Elsa and getting ready, you learned that this black piece was the saddle pad. This white pad underneath, which is kind of crinkly, is the wither relief pad. And we had the saddle and then the girth, right? So let's see if you can remember all those different parts. Maybe try one of the worksheets or one of the games that we have to go along with this lesson and see how well you do. It's really great to see you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, LoveWay friends. It's Miss Shelley and Ranger here today. Gosh, we miss you. We miss you a lot. And today when I was out talking to Ranger, Ranger said, I sure wish I could hear from my LoveWay friends. So we had this great idea that maybe you'd like to be pen pals. Ranger would love that. He would love to hear what you're doing at home, how your classes are going, how your family is doing, and what you're using to pass your time these days. So if you would like to write Ranger, or Elvis, or Pam, or Bonnie, or Gerard, or any of our amazing LoveWay horses, just send the note to this address and they'll be sure and write you back.